We'd be throwing out those, like, the Nasta lines, like, oh, and he goes for it. Oh, but just short. Nasta gets the punish.
Now I'll start making predictions like, oh, he has gone for the, the jump option earlier. What is he gonna do now?
Yeah.
Get in their heads.
Like that classic, I'm sure you've seen the homemade waffles versus H-Box, like super old school where they were doing that. But it was like, I don't know if it was actually bracket or what.
I just remember they did an online bracket, and I think it was called something like Trash Talk or something, and you were required to join a voice call while you were playing against your opponent. And it was like the most gamery thing because, no one knows like the safe space for people you don't know, right? And you don't want to go too far with, your trash talk.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if the person is not prepared for it. Like when it's like between you, a friend or someone you're familiar with, it's a lot easier to, maybe say some things that, to other people it's like, he really just said that.
Exactly. Which I completely agree, but that's definitely like a point of contention for whatever reason in FGC and like I guess Smash. But yeah, definitely something to think about.
I think having the younger crowd definitely contributes to that.
Yeah, that's definitely where it comes to. Like Smash brings in a lot of people who are, they come from a casual background, maybe not used to being immediately trash talked. As we go into it, and see a double raindrop drop top into the up smash, diamond cutter, if you will. Really clean stuff aside, putting on a clinic so far in what was once a really even game. That's a crazy conversion I've ever seen on the fastballer there. Bear to bear. Really cool stuff over here.
Yeah, Sheik is such an interesting character in this game. Really rewards, good execution, good patience, and you got to be patient waiting for that percent bar going up sometimes. Because unlike a character like Wolf, for example, where you can get some pretty gross damage output in a small bit of time, you don't necessarily have that with Sheik.
Yeah, very different skill set for sure. Different stats lining up. I love this matchup. I've never seen the Mario Wolf. Definitely another secondary battle. Psionic's Mario, wow, taking that clean. Not taking that much percent either, but here we go. Right into one of Mario's most feared, if not worst matchups. So let's see what Bombastic can make happen here. I don't know if these two played either. I was just thinking wow, this is such a cool clash of Oregon players. And for Grants too, for them to meet, definitely a rare occasion. Usually we see other players and the other run, but this is a showcase of who has the best functions.
Yeah, I'm not sure how often these two have played, but they've definitely played a bit. In terms of have they played each other as much as, I don't know,
any other pairing.
Other people from the Eugene, Corvallis area, people that are much closer, probably not as consistent.
Right. Here we see, I don't know if this is Psionic's main for sure, because I know they switch around between a lot lately, but definitely a better matchup going into game launch than Mario. Let's see if we can get those just points. Yep, keep on working them, get that bomb out of here. Just up B.
You take damage where you can get it right now, especially when you're dealing with Game & Watch. You have such a small window to safely get any damage. Forget trying to get some of these loose strings on that character when they have, just parachute from their up smash.
Oh my god, he calls out the neutral, get it. Excellent Dolphin Slash coming out from Psionic. Really clean stuff. Picking up a game.
In grand final.
Yeah, geez, that's quite the start. Very back and forth. I feel like the matchups played a lot into that. All of a sudden it was Wolf, Sheik, then it was Mario, Game & Watch. Definitely turning the tide either way. But we see Bombastic switching to a sharper Falchion there.
Okay.
Interesting.
I definitely, recall seeing this in their previous match over on winner's side. This is a run back.
Okay, cool.
So
nice. How did it go over there? Was it a game 3, game 5?
I will say, Psionic for the most part did have a little bit more control over that set.
Yeah.
Kind of when I was pointing out, I was oh, in terms of Bombastic's characters, it was the Wolf that wasn't doing as hot. That was specifically referencing their match previously in winners, where Psionic's ability to just deal with Wolf is fantastic.
Oh,
it makes it seem like the character is getting so little speed.
Really? Oh wow. That's always cool to see, because Wolf is those characters that just like command stage presence just by being there, like not even like throwing options out. But if he's able to like, stuff that out, that's always really impressive. Shows Simon very, very patient, put together really style.
Oh, great utilization of that down smash there. Trying to scoot with the back air, getting that, you know, sweet tipper against a character that is relatively light.
Speak of the devil, there it is. Hey!
Like, you didn't even need the forward smash in that scenario, I don't think. You could probably have gotten away. Honestly, I say all that, but now that I'm thinking about it, it probably needed to be that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, cross stage, that's definitely needed to be optimal right there. But as we see, Bombastic stripping down, throwing these tippers out, and sneaking some damage off stage. Really tricky there. Definitely really good against Mario in this matchup. As much as he wants to put pressure out, it's really easy to get stuff that way. Like any Souls character. Tale as old as time.
Oh, trying to chase this. Oh,
I like that setup though. Going for the down tilt, the low pokes, trying to avoid the up smash as best he can. But Psionic here to put on the show.
Yeah, one of the things that I always find interesting about people, you know, choosing this Mario ult is I feel like it's bad. And let me explain.
Oh, okay.
And the reasoning is if you're trying to condition your opponent to thinking something like up smash is not going to connect, when you place more distance upon your head, it is going to indicate to somebody, oh, this might actually hit me.
Right. Okay.
So in my thought process is like going with the different ults that doesn't, you know, make his head bigger. You might have a higher chance of actually being able to get a random up smash to connect.
There you go. You're saying like without that skin, if not for the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I never really considered that. You know, being the user of that skin quite often. Like, you're about to talk mess on my favorite Mario skin. Hold up.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's a great skin,
Yeah.
and if you're playing against someone who's very familiar with the character, they'll probably have some, like, you know, in the back of their head, they already know where the safe zone is, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But if you're going against somebody who isn't as well versed with Mario or dealing with a Mario at a certain level, going with, you know, the normal alt skins might just give you that, you know, slight edge that you might need.
Yeah, and even just against those people, I like to think of the people that know the Mario matchup, but they don't know what they're doing to make them lose. Like they run into up smashes, run into all these super fast smash attacks. But yeah, well, I'll have to table that discussion. I'll have to write some thesis statements on that one.
Start making a tally. Is like, how many random up smashes do I get to connect when using this?
Yeah, like
the other
I
skin.
didn't have the hat on, dude. Maybe it could have just worked better. Now I know. Hats off. Best way to go. But Bombastic getting that really clean waveland into the chair. Chair in your face.
You know, not making it easy here for Psionic. Not letting it go one way. However, this is how the last match went. They went 1-1. So, you know, in the end, Psionic was able to close it out. But, you know, you're coming back here. You know, you might be on loser side in this case. So you might have to completely, you know, run it back again.
Yes.
Man, who thought of this when creating, like, competitive brackets? Like, this is, like, the most exhausting thing. Might it be? When it is like a Game 5 reset, it is like the most exciting thing going into that next match.
For sure. It's definitely a stamina battle, and like I feel like it's always a conversation worth having. It's like Smash deserves at least trying out different bracket formats. Like I know back in the day there was Smash and Splash that like Waterfall. There's like Swiss brackets, well, a lot of card games that you can just get more matches for your first rounds. It's always nice to see. But yeah, it's definitely an endurance test, showing that these two definitely have it, at least today, the stamina to keep going. That poke was really clean, really good spacing.
And good pokes, good setups.
I like the shield. Bombastic just waiting it out. He knows he can get one juicy tipper.
Ooh, but not that option.
Oh, I could tell he either didn't mean to get up attack or he just knew. Sometimes you see the smash attack getting charged as you pick your option, and it's just like, that might fade to
And it's definitely hard when you're stuck on the platform, right? Because they can react if they are assuming that you aren't going for an immediate option.
Right. Yeah, to shout out other FGCs like you know, it's kind of similar to like the OP, where it's other platform fighters don't really have those. Obviously, there's like rivals. Other platform fighters do.
Yeah.
But other fighting games don't have platforms, so it's a very unique situation. You get those tech chases.
A little bit of a trade there, but Psionic still holding on to that stock, getting good value here.
Let's see though. I want to see Bombastic. I want him summon Terror right now. Like he was kind of playing last game, fair place, and now anything will kill Sheik. A feather might throw him off course here. Just like that, that's gonna do it. The double claw mix-up.
Okay, but now the Mario is out. This is when we pretty consistently see that wolf disappear.
Yeah, like you were saying, I want to see this like this anti-wolf plan. So I want to throw down here. Okay, little mix of the Terra Jr. coming out from Bombastic. Let's go. Kind of absorbed his power after Bombastic did Terra previously. It's like a Spirit Bomb sort of situation.
You can kind of see what I was talking about with the up smash. Here you can see like the lines that kind of indicate where the up smash is, and it is below the top of the hat.
Okay, I gotta pull up some Smash frame data on this Kurogan. It's crazy. I wonder if it actually affects the
I don't think it does.
Yeah.
I'm almost like 100% sure it does.
Yeah, oh totally. But you know, there's always those weird technical flaws. Oh, could this be a cross stage? Not quite. Doesn't get the tip here. Probably too far. But there is always, you know, gotta shout out Melee. The Green Falcon, for whatever reason, has a different first box size model. Like, for whatever reason, it's a couple units bigger. So it's the same case, same argument. It's like, oh, why would you use the green one? You're gonna hurt yourself.
It's the sudden message.
Yeah, exactly. Show 'em. That's why.
Is it just the hurt box? Like,
I believe so. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. So
like are the hit boxes like shrunk? Because of the size?
It's just his like hurt box model, like his character model is a little larger. So it just means like, yeah, not his hitbox, just his hitbox. So he
yeah.
can be effective in doing moves,
but see, if your hurt box is bigger and your hitboxes stay consistent, then it's like within your body, right?
Right. So it's just worse overall. It seems like.
All right, but we do see Psionic closing out that game free.
Not even seeing the third character come out there. I believe it was Lucina. Yeah, Mario putting on the clinic there. Great stuff against Game & Watch here. He was throwing out some really good bear timing just to stuff out the approaches from Bombastic.
Okay, I think mixing up the order here is definitely going to be a huge play. When we see the Sheik go into the Marth here, we do see the Mario as kind of that mid-anchor once again,
Nice.
which
I like it.
It's good for Psionic here. I am surprised Bombastic didn't try to switch it up because I feel like in terms of like how the game is flowing, we are seeing at consistent points where those characters are kind of struggling a little bit more.
And I think this is like what brings like watching Squad Strike, spectating, and also just playing in practice. Like it's so much more interesting at points. Like at this point in the game, right, we leveled up to keep playing it. But you know, something fresh is needed. Stuff like this. You're gonna see interactions, matchups, switch up at a moment's notice. It's so cool. Very fast paced on this game.
One of the conversations that I had, Will, who still had Everest on the mic, I'm wondering if Squad Strike's broken. And
broken in the Smash terms?
Broken as in there is a fundamental flaw with how it is done, and that being with the character respawn times. Like one thing that it tends to be, great catch right there.
Back here, what was that? Sort of stage
that was just
setting?
back here, I'm pretty sure, you know, spiking in the stage. I will bring the attention back to here. I'll get to what I was talking about when we have some dead air, because I want to pay attention to this match. Sure. I know a lot of people have that pet peeve when you're going a little bit too on a tangent, but I understand.
Good recognition. That's the quality of a good caster right there. Let's go. Yeah, we'll have plenty of time. And getting into this looks like, yes, I want to try to wrap it up real quick. I just wanted to point that out too, because I didn't even see him going for Bear. He just disappears below the blast zone, man. Kind of sharks the player. Really good stuff. And he just runs up shield. Bombastic calling it out. Okay,
but now it's the Mario.
More of a set here. You're right. Let's see. Bombastic though, opted the fair. Gotten a lot of damage off it before.
The neutral get up.
Nice. Okay, I want to see a grab combo just to mix things up. I think Bombastic going for a lot of these safe aerials. Go for a lot of different with RPS. He's still alive here. Still alive. Okay, Firewolf working out.
Trying to catch with kind of like a raw air. Oh!
He's a Mario main. It's true. He knows. I've seen it. That's so cool.
Yeah, but you're not the only one with a broken up smash.
Oh yeah, let's see. The man with the helmet himself. Bombastic have to say here.
Is Game & Watch a diver? You know, he's got to be, right? You know?
Oh my god, I mean, by hobby at least. I don't know by profession. He's kind of an everyman. He's kind of like the jack of all trades.
You know, kind of like an odd job sort of character.
I was thinking more like Barbie or like Ken.
Oh, okay.
They just pick up jobs because that's what they do. But yeah, he's the same way, you know, it's a blue collar man working hard. Really good. Watch F tilt.
Ooh, okay.
That's going to even it right up here. Okay, exciting moment in the set. This could be a turning point, or we could see Psionic finish it out. Bragging rights, 3-1.
Oh, good catch there.
Ooh, single fish coming out. Shout out to the fishbowl. The landing fish so well. Okay, here we go. So many little hitboxes. Such an intricate move. There's been many essays wrote about the nails, the fishbowl, Game & Watch, which I don't even need to reference here. Bombastic is going to show us here.
Oh, and getting the healing there into the jab. That's a true combo.
That's doubly good. Exactly. Oh my god. He's at a whole feast right now. He's loving that. I'm sure that's probably the most optimal one he could have gotten, if not 9.
He's still in a very scary situation. That dolphin slash, and in this case, the back air is enough to do it.
Oh, good games, you guys. Good games. Winning. Wanted to shout out real quick the down tilts on ledge. Really good pressure. He's showing he knows the Game & Watch matchup. Other people, you know, they just let Game & Watch come back for free. One of his weaknesses being he kind of gets stuck at the ledge against people with disjoint, people that know how to handle the matchup. And he was doing that before, so I noticed he was kind of just poking with a perfect spacing where he can just down tilt, hit the tipper, kind of what we've seen as blade, and then just dash back and react.
Like really playing it in a way that you're not necessarily trying to get those kind of loose extensions that you can with like Marth or Lucina, but you know, being a little bit more calculated is like, you know, I can get a hit here, it gives me a certain amount of percent, but you know what? Let's just call it good with that.
Yeah, we're chilling. We'll be all right. But yeah, back to, did you want to bring up any of the Mario teams? Or something else you